was the accommodation video for the University of Westminster already, which was interesting to say the least.
Hey, you must be...
I'll leave a link down below if you want to check that out. But I'm here today to show you about my university room. As you can tell, this isn't my room. I'm back home. I've moved back. Okay, to start, it's pretty simple. When you first move in, you'll get 2 sets of keys. But for me, I had 3 because halfway through the year, the door broke. So I have an additional key, as you can see here. But when you first move in, you go to the Halls of Residence reception. They'll guide you there. It's 24/7. We also have a campus card, which is interesting to say the least. They'll give you this welcome booklet, which is really handy, and you don't have to read through it all because I certainly didn't. They'll give you your keys in an envelope, so this was what mine came in, which mine was 16A. They might give you this booklet as well, which is just a booklet from online about the student accommodation, what comes with it, this, that, the other. So down to basics. When you first come into your room, it's really bare. You don't even have bed sheets or anything, so you'll come in, it'll be empty. You'll have the bare minimum, which is the bed, the side table, a chair, and I think that's really about it. But as you can see, I jazzed up my room. I made it homely because you spend a lot of time there, and I love my room. In regards to campus, my room is a normal standard ensuite, which is £170 a week, and it goes up every year by maybe a few pounds or so. But yeah, it is quite expensive. But the bigger rooms, also known as the posh block, are 180, which is about £10 more. This is a map which you will get of the campus itself. It's quite big, but it's self-explanatory. I was in Block K, which you can see on the map there. Every room has a different view, of course. I was really lucky with my view. It looked out onto the nice green park. So if you don't already know, the university is at Northwick Park, which is about 4 stops on the Metropolitan line from Baker Street. So it's about maybe 15-20 minutes into central London, and it's just really handy. And you can literally see the tube station from my room, which is really handy, and from my kitchen. You can't hear the tube, which is really good. So onto my room itself, as you'll go up the stairs, up or down, depends what floor you're on. I was on top floor, which was the 4th floor, and if you're in standard, you don't get any lifts, whereas the posh block, you get a lift. So for the extra £10 a week, you can get a lift, whereas I had to walk up every day and night, whatever, to get to the top floor. You have 2 sets of keys. One's for the bottom floor, and you can normally use like 4 different doors on the opposite side as well to get in. And then you have your flat door, which is your corridor, and the flat door also opens your room. So as you can see, when you go into my flat, it's very out there, to say the least. I've got my LED lights, I have like my room, I've changed my bed around, so when you first get your bed, it's actually moved the opposite way. But I found that if you move your bed round, then you have more space. Also, disclaimer, my room should have a chair, but someone stole it. So you have to pay a deposit, which is £250, but that's probably going to come out of my deposit because someone stole my chair. So thank you if you stole my chair, you're a Some rooms come with mirrors on the wardrobe, but some don't, but it's a simple buy. IKEA is only like a few stops down. You can get like a little 4 separate mirrors for £5. You can just stick them on. Some rooms might have them, some don't. So as you can see, my bed is next to the radiator, which radiators, standard, they go on for half an hour and they have a dial on the side, which you can alter. Next to my bed is a little side table that comes with it. It comes with like just a little door on it, and it has like whatever you want to put in it. I bought a lamp to put on there, I bought a photo, a coaster, and an alarm just to make it kind of cozy. Underneath your bed you can fit a lot of stuff, so storage boxes are a must. And the one thing about this room which is quite annoying is all the plugs are only in one corner of the room, so you might have to buy extension plugs. There is 2 plugs underneath the table and 1 plug, double plug above the table as well. So on that plug I plugged in my LED lights and an extension cable to plug in my monitor, my charger, my ring light and stuff like that. So yeah, your room comes with like a standard mirror, but if you're tall like me, and when I first moved in I was just like, I can't see my whole body, I don't know what my outfit looks like. So yeah, as I said, I bought a mirror and then just stuck it onto the wardrobe, which as far as I'm aware they were fine with. Below my desk to the side was a set of 3 drawers. So in the top drawer I kept kind of all my body sprays, hair bubbles, makeup and just like general products. Below that drawer was my t-shirts and other kind of shirt kind of stuff. And below that drawer was pyjamas and like underwear type of stuff. Yeah, in the little side table drawer I keep my socks, boxes, so I have my electronics like wires and cables. I have medical stuff, which is like a first aid kit which your mum will like beg you to take to university with you. Yeah, underneath your desk I keep my bin, which you just get a standard metal bin, which you've got to keep as well because that's part of your deposits. Moving on now to my wardrobe. The wardrobe is quite small. If you're like me and you have a lot of clothes and stuff, you might want to invest in what I got, which was a hanging kind of shelf unit thing, I guess. It's just made out of fabric. It was only like less than a tenner on Amazon or anywhere like that, and you literally just hook it on and you can pile loads of clothes in, which I did, and then it has loads of jeans stuff underneath that. In the bottom of the wardrobe itself you have a safe. I didn't really keep much in it. I think I kept hair straighteners and curlers because I didn't use it. I kept my camera in there because it's quite expensive, even though no one can get into your room because you have the keys apart from maintenance. And I kept my passport in there for safekeeping. Above the wardrobe there's another little cupboard, and there is like enough room for like little bits and bobs. So I kept like 2 storage boxes which had like beauty products, day-to-day use, stuff like that, and I kept like my bras and stuff up there and swimwear. So yeah, above your desk you have like another set of shelves to put kind of stuff on it. So on my shelf I had a box with important paperwork in it, and on top of the box I had stationery and day-to-day use like super glue and sticky notes and pens, pencils, this, that, and the other. I had my sunglasses, I had a really cool light, and I had like this cool general accessories and just stuff to make it homely. And in the next bit along I had Cards Against Humanity, I had games, I had like other cool stuff, and I kept my alcohol up there because alcohol is expensive, so keep that in your room. And I also strangely had about 3 or 4 Nando's beds because yeah, don't ask, yeah. So moving on now to the bathroom. We are lucky enough to have an ensuite and not have to share with anyone, but it's as you'd expect. It's not that big. What is in your bathroom is obviously you have your sink, you have your mirror, you have your toilet, and you have a shower. The shower isn't separate. It only has like a tiny little lip to it, and you have the shower curtain. And if you use the water on like full, it may flood, so don't do that. But what I did and what you might want to do as well, it comes with one standard little triangle thing to put all your products on, which is not enough space. So you might want to go to Tesco or something and buy one of those sticky on things and keep everything in there. So yeah, the shower comes with a shower curtain as well, and I tend to keep my laundry in there and the drying rack and stuff like that to keep it out of the way for when I'm not using it. I also bought like a little box from IKEA which was like less than £5 and keep all my bleach, the cleaners, the like toilet rolls, and just like general toiletries and stuff like that away and all in one box. Yeah, one of the things you want to buy as well, which is really handy, is hooks to go on the back of your door. So I had a hook on the back of my front door to put all my jacket and stuff on. I had a hook on the other door for the bathroom, which I put all my hoodies on, and I also had like hook on the other side to put my dressing gown and anything else on. Yeah, moving on from the room itself, when you come out, you share a corridor with 6 other people. I was really lucky enough to share with everyone who did like really cool courses, same as me. So I had people doing photography, media, music, this, that, and the other. And I loved all my roommates. Make an effort to talk and like be friends with your roommates. You're going to spend like over half a year with them. So I had a kitchen, and obviously it was shared between 6. And you can see the kitchen now, like you had 2 cupboards to yourself, and then you had the fridge, so you had 1 shelf on the fridge, and in the freezer only had 3 drawers, so you have about half if you're going to split it equally. So yeah, the kitchen came with loads of stuff. So it came with the microwave, the toaster, the kettle and stuff like that. It might come with some cutting boards as well, and it comes with standard just 4 chairs, which sounds silly because there's 6 people in the flat. Why is there only 4 chairs? But people always share chairs and borrow them from the flat across as well. My flat actually looked down out onto the car park, so you could see over in the distance as well is the posh block. And looking the other way, on the daytime, you can see that there is the tube station really close. The cool thing about like living in halls as well is that all the utility bills are included, so you don't have to worry about lights, water use. And also every day the cleaners come in and empty the bins and recycling, and I think it's like one day a week they do like a full clean of all the kitchen and surfaces. So yeah, in the kitchen as well, there was like 1 or 2 spare cupboards. So we had like a community cupboard which was just like alcohol shot glasses, mugs and stuff like that from when we had flat parties, which happened quite a lot. The campus itself is actually really nice. It has like loads of greenery and like open spaces, and it's quite outside of London but equally not that far out of London, so it still feels nice. Anyway, I think that's all I can tell you for now about Harrow Halls. Please leave a like or a comment if this video is helpful or informational for you in any way, and that's all for today. Thank you.